Hi everyone, Kunimitsu is here. I'm sure you see the title of the video, and I'm sure you can hear by the sound of my voice. I am not happy today. I woke up to seeing the same old stuff over and over again. Now, before I continue forward, I do want to make one thing clear in case someone tries to bring it up later. Yes, I already made a video on this subject, and it was promptly taken down. Not by YouTube, but by myself. Not because I don't stand by what I said in that video. I stand by almost pretty much every word I said in that video. I stand by. I stand by it. I do not care if I receive hate for saying what I'm about to say in this video. I do not care because I'm going to get straight into it. And I will make something clear since people seem to not notice I said this in the last video. My initial stance was not to get you to like Merrie Cherry. My initial video was not to get you to be a fan of Merrie Cherry. If you do not, and I will say this 3 times just so y'all can hear what I have to say. If you do not wish to support her, then don't. Don't follow her on any account. Don't follow her performances. You don't have to. It's that simple. Don't follow her if you do not wish to have her in your vicinity. Now on to my main issue, which is still an issue. My main critique of what Merrie was going through, the last video, since people seem to not understand what I said, I will make it crystal clear. My issue with what is happening to Merrie is this is the same stuff we see over and over and over again. Let's see. Death threats, check. Racist messages, check. Body shaming messages, check. This woman is receiving hell. She is receiving hell for a TV show. An edited TV show made for your entertainment. For your entertainment and nothing else. Just because you do not like what someone is doing on screen does not give you the right to go on their page and tell them nasty messages, degrading them, telling them that they need to off themselves, that they need to cause self-harm, that they need to do all sorts of these things. They don't need to do this stuff. You do not need to send this stuff to this person who you do not fucking know. You do not know this person. None of you know Merrie Cherry personally. And unless you are somebody who knows her personally, you do not get a say. You do not get a say in whether or not her backlash is warranted. Because this is not backlash. This is harassment. If you sit there in your heart of hearts, think that what is being said to Merrie at the moment is okay, then you can kindly go fuck off. I don't want you or anybody like that in my vicinity that thinks it is okay for these racist messages to be sent to her, these death threat messages sent to her, these body shaming messages sent to her, her entire drag aesthetic being invalidated. I do not care if you do not like her. If you do not like her, that is your personal preference, and you do not have to like her. You do not have to enjoy her. If you found her annoying on the TV show, fine. You're allowed to feel that way. But don't take away that joy with the people who did enjoy her. And do not use what you see on a TV show to continuously harass this person. That is what my main point was in the original video. Had nothing to do with being a crazed fan, nothing to do with wanting to go after her, none of that stuff. I am doing this because it is the right thing to do. When someone is going through harassment, when someone is going through racism, you do not let it continue. You do not sit still and let that go on. You are not, if you see someone going through hell, you do not just sit there and let it happen. That is why I made that video, because I am not going to stand by and let another fan base ruin a TV show, let alone another fan base hurt somebody and drive them to harming themselves. Because what y'all bitches need to understand is Merrie Cherry is a human being like the rest of us. You think this stuff that you're sending her is cute? You don't have a clue what this is doing to her mental state right now. You don't have a clue what she's going through. And you could sit here and say, oh, it's just drag, oh, it's just personal, oh, it's just this. No, bitch, it is personal. Because you are going on someone's page and harassing them and bullying them and sending them racial messages. You are sending her slurs. You are sending her death threats. You do not get to say that that is justified under any circumstance. That was my main point in the original video. And the only thing I brought up in the other thing, since somebody else wanted to comment this on the original video, I'll briefly address this now. This particular commenter brought up that I said she said one thing and that was it. No, I did not. I said she said one thing in that particular episode. I'm aware she said multiple things. And then another thing, since obviously the people on the last video don't have more than half a brain cell. If you're going to comment on my video, make sure you at least watch it first before saying you don't like how I said certain things here and there. And I'll say this, another reason I took that video down had nothing to do with the backlash. I already knew I was going to get hate for saying anything that is in defense of Merrie Cherry. And I'm going to continue to defend Merrie Cherry. I don't care if it gets me dislikes. I don't care if it gets me hate. But another reason I took that video down is because upon rewatching it, so a little context, I was out of breath when I made that video. I was completely out of breath. And you can hear it in the video. And listening to how I sounded in the original video, yeah, I didn't sound great. But I'm going to say this again. Like I've been repeating over and over again. So let this be known. This is the third time I'm going to say this. If you do not want to support Merrie Cherry, then do not follow her. It is that simple. Nobody is telling you you have to like her. Nobody is telling you that you have to enjoy her. Nobody is telling you that you have to support her. If you don't wish to support her, then don't support her. It's that simple. It's not a hard concept to grasp. It is not a hard concept to grasp that it's not okay to bully and harass people and be racist to people. None of that is okay. And that is what I'm still going to preach. I'm still going to say that. And that's what I have to say on this. So, this is Kunimitsu signing out. And Merrie Cherry, I'll say it just like I said it last time. If you somehow find this video and you watch it, I want you to know you are loved. And what you are going through is absolutely wrong. You deserve love, not hate. Keep strong, girl, and pay attention and notice the fans that love you. Ignore the fans that hate you. And trust me, I know it's hard. But you got to stay strong. In the meantime, I'm always going to have your back. You are loved. Don't forget that. This is Kunimitsu 877 signing out.